Hi guys, today's video is for all the niche lovers out there as I will be talking about my best discoveries from ESXENCE. So I recently traveled to Milan, Italy to attend the biggest art and perfumery event which is called ESXENCE, and it was my first time. If you follow me on Instagram, I actually did some snippets of the event. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do reviews and recommendations of affordable and luxury fragrances in my channel. Now, if that sounds appealing to you, then please do keep watching and maybe consider subscribing. So before I discuss my favorite discoveries from ESXENCE, I just want to give you just a little bit chit chat about the experience, as I actually received a comment from one of you to share my experience in ESXENCE, and I had a thought of it and I think that it's a great idea. I attended the event for 3 days. I wasn't there on the last day, so I cannot comment on that. Well, probably you've heard already a lot of not so nice things about the last day. However, I'm just gonna comment on the days that I was there. So as I was saying, it was my first time to attend this perfume event and I was so excited because I will never forget the first time I heard about ESXENCE. It was only last year, and during that time I hardly even had like 1,000 subscribers. So for me, it was kind of like a dream to be there and to be discovering perfumes, and basically just to be surrounded with my biggest passion is very fulfilling to me. I must say that my expectations were met. Before coming to the event, I definitely read and at the same time watched a lot of videos on what to expect. So basically I was kind of prepared. Like, I made sure that I was wearing very comfortable shoes, so I didn't have any issues regarding the walking situation there. Also, I love walking as well, so I don't mind walking the whole day because I was used to walking a lot anyway. What else? When it comes to food, there are plenty of restaurants outside the convention center. I had like a standard amazing Italian food during those 3 days. My hotel was nearby as well, so it was walking distance. It was clearly a lot of walking for me. However, I didn't have any issues with that because I expected to walk a lot. Now, when it comes to the perfume event itself, I must say that as a first timer, I wasn't impressed, but my expectations were met. The thing is, I didn't book anything with any brands because, to be honest guys, I was so shy because in my opinion I don't consider myself yet as like that influencer, you know. I only have 8,000 subscribers, so I was actually shy to book any appointments with brands. So what I did was to casually walk and chit chat, and it was good. Since it's a casual visit, I didn't really expect a lot from them. So it was really more of like a normal sniffing of perfumes, which I really enjoyed. I had a great time discovering a lot of perfumes because my main goal anyway is to actually discover new perfumes to talk about in my channel. This year, I really want to offer you guys a lot of choices, meaning not only affordable Middle Eastern designer, but also a lot of perfume discoveries when it comes to the niche world. So basically, I came home with a lot of perfume samples and like some bottles, and basically I have a lot of content to talk about with you guys. So that's why I am very excited. So that is like my small chit chat about ESXENCE. I really had a great time. Will I come back? I will say yes. And will I recommend it? My answer is yes as well, especially if you are a fragrance lover or a fragrance enthusiast like me. It will be like heaven for you. Now, we will proceed to the perfumes that made an impact to me. This won't be easy, and if you follow me on Instagram, I actually made a highlight about my best discoveries from ESXENCE, and I think there were around 33 or 35 of them in today's video. Or shall I say in these two-part videos, because it's going to be very long. I narrowed it down to 16 or 17 perfumes. 17 perfumes, I think, because I don't want to bombard you guys with all of this perfume information. So I basically divided this perfume discoveries into categories. I have smelled, I must say, hundreds during those 3 days in Milan, and when I came back with the samples that I got from the event, trust me guys, I smelled even more. The category that I'm gonna talk about first is going to be the most unique scent that I've smelled in the event, and I'm gonna give it to a fragrance from Bohoboco, which is called Magic Mushrooms. And guys, this fragrance, first of all, has a very unique color. I don't think that you can really see it in the camera, but you guys, this has like kind of like changing color, like pinkish and a little bit reddish, and I don't know, there's something iridescent in it as well, which is very, very eye-catching. Oh, and by the way, it's my first time to try Bohoboco perfumes. And you guys, I was very impressed. This, to me, really smells like mushroom. Basically, a mushroom that turned into a perfume. And you guys, I know it sounds weird right now, but it makes sense. It really makes sense. I swear I've never smelled anything like this, and it is very weird yet very addictive, hence it's called magic mushrooms, I think. This of course has a prominent mushroom note. There's a lot of greeness in it as well. Of course it has cannabis note, so yeah, I'm really getting that green note accord coming from the cannabis. It has a grapefruit that is giving this a lot of freshness, so you won't literally just smell mushrooms. This to me smells very aquatic and woody as well. So imagine a mushroom that turned into a perfume that is a little bit aquatic and green at the same time. It is addictive. I don't know, it's so hard to explain. I find this fragrance leaning more masculine though. It is fresh, it is mushroomy, it is green and aquatic. And guys, the performance of this is amazing. I'll never forget, I was using this the other day, and as I was testing perfumes on my hands, I think I had like 4 different perfumes, and this was the one that stood out. Okay, so having said that, this is a very promising perfume in my opinion, and it deserves attention. Like if I will have an award ceremony for perfumes, this will definitely win as the most unique perfume. This is Magic Mushroom by Bohoboco, your citrusy, aquatic, and green mushroom and cannabis scent. Trust me, it won't disappoint. Yeah. Now, the next category is called Best of Sensual Musk Scents. And in this category, I have 2. Musk for me is actually a big love, and I have a lot of musky scents in my collection. However, the ones that are appealing to me are the ones that are sensual. And in ESXENCE, I discovered 2 fragrances. And the first one is called Kama from Pernoire. And basically, Kama is named after the Sanskrit word of desire. So having said that, you will kind of envision already that this is going to be a sensual fragrance. And you guys, it is a very sensual fragrance. This has blackberries, violet, orris, which definitely appealed to me because I love the combo of those notes. And guys, this is sweetened by cotton candy note. It is leathery as well, and I don't know, it feels like a hug at the same time because of the cashmere note. And of course, it has that extremely sensual musk in the base. This to me smells like a skin scent, but not really, because this projects, guys. This is quite strong. And to be honest, anything from the brand Pernoire is delivering when it comes to longevity and projection. So this one is definitely not your typical kind of skin scent. I don't know, this to me smells so sexy, guys. I think this is my new favorite from the brand. I know that I've talked about Mansa before, which is kind of like a rose and oud fragrance, but after smelling this is like their newest release. I think this is my new favorite from the brand. Definitely addictive, sensual, and sexy without trying too hard. Yeah, I love this kind of scent, guys. If you are into sensual musk, you have to check out Kama by Pernoire. And in my opinion, this is a very unisex fragrance. Let's say like right in the middle unisex, and the longevity and projection is amazing. So yeah, check it out, guys. I have a discount code for Pernoire. However, I think it's only for Discovery Kit. And yeah, so having said that, you can even check this fragrance first before committing to a full bottle by checking out their Discovery Kit. Yeah, highly recommend Kama by Pernoire. Another perfume that fits in this best sensual musk category is called the Angel Dust Extrait de Parfum by Fugazzi. And guys, Angel Dust Eau de Parfum is one of my favorite sensual musk already in my collection. This basically is the stronger version of Angel Dust. Angel Dust, if you're not familiar yet, is a very cocooning, sweet, little bit citrusy musk scent, which has that feel of a skin scent as well, but you know, it's just extra. The Eau de Parfum version is very sexy already. They decided to make an Extrait de Parfum version of Angel Dust because a lot of people are complaining about the longevity and projection of that one, so they had to make a stronger version. And you guys, this did not disappoint. This definitely smells so sexy. It's like amped up with that cashmere and white amber notes. That is just addictive. This to me is very sexy, not only for me to wear, but also on a man. Like, I can imagine a man wearing this to bed, just wearing a white shirt, and yeah, this is such a sexy, sensual musk that you have to try. If you like a white amber, meaning like clean smelling kind of amber with a velvet feel from cashmere and a little bit of citrusy factor in your fragrance with the base of that clean and sensual musk, you have to check out Angel Dust Extrait de Parfum. Alright, so the next category, guys, is something that I didn't see coming because I have discovered some floral bangers in ESXENCE, and I can't believe that I'm saying this because if you watch my channel, you know that I'm not really into floral perfumes. However, guys, I discovered how many? Like five amazing floral perfumes in ESXENCE. Starting off with my favorite discovery in ESXENCE, I must say. Yeah, I say favorite because it is a tuberose dominant fragrance, and I hate tuberose, and I basically found like the best tuberose for me. And this is from Alexandre J, and this is called Butterfly. Can you imagine? I don't even have a sample size, but then it gave me so much factor that I couldn't take it out of my mind. Okay, all I have is this memoir. It was so impactful to me that I still remember how it smells like. The beginning of it was a little bit green and spicy because of the cardamom in it. It had some peppery factor, but as it dries down, the tuberose just takes over, and the kind of tuberose in there is like that creamy tuberose, and there's also a nutty facet in it. I will never forget that because the sales associate was actually explaining to me how the nuttiness and the creaminess of tuberose did the magic in the fragrance. The thing is, I so wanted it. However, the price wasn't that appealing to me. I think it was the most expensive out of all the perfumes that I really loved in the event. Maybe I just have to wait for my birthday and ask for it as a gift from my husband. Yeah, I mean, who knows, maybe one day I will just black out and buy a bottle that costs around 370 euros, I think. Yeah, for me, the best tuberose that I've ever tried, and it bugs me so much that I don't even have a sample of it. Yeah, but Butterfly from Alexandre J Perfumes is amazing, guys. And also, by the way, I love it so much that I sprayed it all over me before leaving ESXENCE on the last day. Yeah, so that is huge for me because that is something that I won't do, but I love it so much. You know, when the sales associate told me that there's no more samples, I was like, I cannot leave without remembering the scent of this. So yeah, it was sprayed all over my clothes, and that was my scent when I was traveling back to Portugal, and I just fell in love. I really love that fragrance, and yeah, hopefully I can get a bottle of it this year. So that's my favorite tuberose fragrance, Butterfly by Alexandre J. Next up, guys, is a fragrance from Micallef. It was my first time to try it in ESXENCE, and you guys, I love this one as well. And this is called O Feminin. You guys, this is such an amazing floral fragrance. Basically, this is petitgrain, jasmine, neroli, and orange blossom combo that is just very, I don't know, there's something about it that is captivating as well. It is fresh, it is clean, it is beautiful, it is very feminine. It is a kind of floral that is very enticing to me. It doesn't say that it has ginger, however, it is giving me that zesty vibe. On my skin, this is mainly neroli. Orange blossom is the second heaviest note that I'm getting. I must say that even if I'm not the biggest fan of orange blossom, the neroli is giving it that freshness factor. And also the petitgrain in here as well is very strong. So it is giving that green and woody factor. And there is some sweetness that is coming from the vanilla and creaminess from the sandalwood. Like everything is just blended so well together. Guys, this is not a mind-blowing fragrance, okay? Definitely not very unique. However, there's something in here that is very captivating to me. Like, I'll never forget the first time I tried it. I was like, I literally separated this out of the bunch of perfumes that I was trying at the Micallef counter because this stood out to me. I highly recommend this, of course, if you are into orange blossom and if a neroli dominant fragrance appeal to you as well. This will definitely work well all year round, in my opinion. It is very feminine, so if you are into feminine fragrance that is also clean girl aesthetic, this one is worth checking out, guys. And also when it comes to longevity and projection, I must say that this is amazing. It is not a beast mode kind of scent, but guys, it lingers the entire day because it stays on clothes, and you will definitely get a scent bubble the entire day that you're wearing it. Yeah, highly recommend O Feminin by M. Micallef. Next fragrance, I must say, is one of my favorite discoveries from ESXENCE, and this definitely is in the top 5. This is called Hysterica by Gritti, and I actually have a 10 ml. Guys, this is another tuberose fragrance. However, it is so different. It is so different and unique from other tuberose dominant fragrance that I've ever tried. This has a very interesting bubble gum note, and this has a sweetness and creaminess that is coming from the honey, and just that fruity factor coming from plum on top. Oh, this is so good, guys. This also has a liquor note in it, so oh my god, it is so addictive and so good. This is a kind of fragrance that is calling my name, and if I am remembering it correctly, the name Hysterica is actually the adjective that is describing this fragrance, Hysterica, which means hysterical in English. So basically this means like an ode to a hysterical woman who is smart and very expressive. She's rich, yet she is very expressive, so some people might think of her as like hysterical, but actually she's just being expressive. Oh yeah, and did I just say that this is speaking to me? Like I can see myself wearing this. Yeah, guys, this is so beautiful. Imagine a white floral that is bubblegum flavored, drizzled with honey and liquor, and as a finishing touch, a squeezed plum on top. Yeah, you guys, I need to stop rambling. I really love this fragrance. You have to check this one out. I don't think this is available yet. I think this will be out on October, and you guys, this is definitely mind-blowing for me. So if you think that we have the same taste in fragrances, you're gonna love this as well. Yeah, so highly recommend Hysterica by Gritti. Last but not the least in this category, and I think the last in today's video because this video is so long already, this is called Bel Amour Tité, and I've already featured this in my spring perfume recommendations for a reason. This as well is definitely in my top 5 discoveries from the event. Another unique floral fragrance. Oh my god, there's something in this fragrance like so special. It has a very prominent ylang ylang and gardenia and magnolia, so basically yellow and white floral combo, and it has some creaminess coming from the sandalwood, but there is just, I don't know, something so carnal about this fragrance. You know what? I am so enamored by this fragrance that it's so hard for me to explain. But all I can say is that if ever I will redo my wedding day, I will wear this fragrance. There is just something about this fragrance that is very romantic to me. It smells like first love. That's how I described it in my previous video. Yeah, it is a first love, very romantic, yet very carnal. Guys, if you have the chance to try out this fragrance, just try it out. I won't say that it is a very likable fragrance, but there is something in here that is captivating as well. And it has that very unique combo of champaca and turmeric. So keep that in mind. Definitely sample first. Also, this has a cumin note as well, which is a no-go for me. However, I'm not getting it in this fragrance. And guys, I love this fragrance so much that I wore it consecutive days after ESXENCE. That's how much I love it. And that says a lot, guys. I highly recommend you Un Bel Amour d'été by Parfum d'Empire if you are into tropical kind of fragrance that is unique. I believe this is their newest release as well, so yeah, highly recommend, guys. Oh, and by the way, when it comes to longevity and projection, I can comment that this is definitely long lasting, around 6 to 8 hours with moderate projection. Guys, this stays on clothes. My dress still smell like this even after a wash. So yeah, having said that, this is quite strong, guys. Yeah, so basically that is the video for today, guys. I only discussed 8 perfumes, and you definitely have to watch the part 2 of this because I have compiled the best fruity and gourmand perfumes in that video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. See you on my next one, guys. Bye!